welcome back again to another video. If you are new in this channel, this is Queen Sharon Entertainment and home of freedom fighters. If you haven't joined our family yet, join us by hitting the red button down below on the bell notification icon, so whenever we have a new video in this same channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you all. So my people, I have a video here that I want you all to watch, and I myself will be watching with you in this particular video. Feel free to let me know what you think about the video after watching on the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you.
All the 15 counts in the charge are bad, and bad. Like I described it before the court, they are as dead as dodo. All that the court requires is to give them a decent burial, because there is nothing whatsoever in the counts at all. You are accusing Nnamdi Kanu of making some broadcast. You didn't say where this broadcast was made. Was it made in the spirit world? Was it made in the air? Was it made under the ground? You didn't state. That was to run away from the first count they had fired, which we attacked when they had mentioned the United Kingdom. So they thought that by not mentioning a place, they had gotten away from it. But as a matter of fact, they have worsened their case, because the Federal High Court Act says specifically, Section 34, that you must state the very location, specific location where an offense has been committed. Yes. That is one. They couldn't state any. They say made brokers, and that the brokers were in furtherance of some treasonable acts. For you to charge a person with furthering treason, you must have to charge the person with treason. Nnamdi Kanu is not charged with treason here. We call it the predicate offense. Sure. It is from this predicate offense that the acts of furthering will emanate. So they are building castles on empty air. There's nothing to support it. You are saying that the broadcast he made led to protests, violent protests in the east and in Lagos, affecting Lagos transportation system. Does this court have jurisdiction territorially over Lagos and matters that happen near Uli, near Ihiala in Anambra State? No. Does this court have jurisdiction over matters if there was an offense committed, for example, say in UK? Does this court have jurisdiction over matters that happen in UK? Answer, no. Because this court cannot exercise jurisdiction on matters within a sovereign land, another country that has sovereignty under international law. Another major point is that you are trying this man, saying for committing, for belonging to a proscribed organization. And I must now say this, contrary to what the prosecution said last time. Nnamdi Kanu has never denied being a member of IPOB. He says, I am not a member of proscribed IPOB. I want all of you to know the difference. And when IPOB was proscribed through the court process, Nnamdi Kanu challenged it. The matter is at the Court of Appeal currently. Yeah. Nobody knows the judgment of the Court of Appeal. If the Court of Appeal finally says that this proscription was wrong, as we are contending, let's say by that time you had already tried Nnamdi and jailed him, how will you bring him back? So you are trying him under a law that is inchoate, that is being challenged, whose efficacy and longevity is being tested and has not been finished. So we call it lite pendens, or the doctrine of sub judice. So you cannot. So Nnamdi Kanu, in his extrajudicial statement, said he founded IPOB in 2012 in London, and that is the head. He has never denied being the founder, head, and member of IPOB, but he denies being a member of proscribed IPOB. This point must be made clear. We have also challenged the entire law itself, the Terrorism Prevention Act as amended of 2011 as amended in 2013. Now, it is not a law within the exclusive legislative list of the National Assembly that it ought to have made. It has no competence to make it under the Constitution. We have also challenged that. There are other grounds, very strong grounds, where we are challenging that. For example, you brought this man, you abducted him by force, you tortured him, you captured him like a common criminal in Kenya. A British citizen who had gone to Kenya voluntarily, you captured him, you abducted him, and you rendered him to Nigeria by force without going through any extradition process. And all the laws governing this matter, like Article 12, sub 4, Article 34 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, like sections 4 to 6 of the terrorism and other acts within the Commonwealth jurisdiction, and even Part 5A of the guidelines issued pursuant to the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, say that before you can try a person for an offense, you have to show that the person was rendered freely and voluntarily, lawfully, to your country from the country where he was, maybe as a fugitive or as a visitor. But Nnamdi Kanu was captured in Kenya and brought here extrajudicially to Nigeria to face trial. That cannot make any count based on that to stand. It is like saying that you can destroy a person ahead so as to have the chance to try the person. So we raised some very fundamental steps, and in any case, in any event, the entire 34 grounds that we fight, the entire affidavit and better affidavit, including points of law, they could never deny any of them. They just did what you call general denial by saying the prosecution denies the affirmance in your affidavit. What are you saying to it? What did they say to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was extrajudicially rendered and renditioned to Nigeria? They don't have a word. What do they say to the fact that this case is on appeal and you cannot charge a person on a law that is still inchoate? They have nothing to say. What do they say when we said that this court has no jurisdiction? Because you have not said that the law was breached here. You are saying it was breached in another country and it had ricocheting effects here. Where is the predicate offense, which is terrorism, which you did not charge him for? They have nothing to say. So everything they have here is hollow, and hollow. And that is why we are telling the court to strike out the 15-count charge, discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu, let him breathe the fresh air of Nigeria, and let him go home a free man.
So a quick one, you brought the issue about his glasses up in court that you're scared he may go blind. Could you give us an insight into?
Yes,
and also the clothes. About the
yes, in 2015. In 2015, when the trial first started, Nnamdi Kanu's glasses were sealed, and they are still with the DSS. Till date, he has no glasses. So when he now ran abroad for his jail life, when the military invaded his home at Afaraoku, Ibeko, Umuahia in Abia State on the 14th of September 2017, he escaped by the whiskers of his hair. True, he was just lucky. Don't forget that on that day, 28 unarmed civilians, innocent civilians, were gruesomely murdered. So he escaped. And that's the person you are saying jumped bail. What you jump bail when instead of coming to court for trial, you voluntarily escape. But when you escape, when you run away from death, that cannot be jumping bail. Nnamdi Kanu would have died. So when he now went to London, where he's also a British citizen, he had another glass, which again was sealed from him and broken when he was captured in Kenya like a common criminal and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria. So today he has no glasses to use. So the court now has ordered the DSS to ensure that he gets his glasses. Then on the issue of clothes, Ifeanyi here, Ejiofro, and the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu and others have taken clothes to him 3 times, and they will refuse to take the clothes. Is today we are hearing for the first time that the reason is that one of the clothes had the motif of a lion. That is a lion. We all know this is Ishago, this Igbo clothes. I have some of them. Some have elephant, lion, tiger, giraffe. Some have cock. Some have antelope. So it wasn't meant to intimidate the court or to make any point. So we are hearing today that they won't want that kind of clothes. And the court has made it clear that it is better, instead of wearing a cloth that has that motif, he should wear plain clothes. The design of which is still left to him, it should be plain. It could be black, red, white, green, yellow, sky blue. It doesn't matter. And we also agree to that effect. That from now onwards, the cloth we give to him will be plain clothes. We didn't know that was the headache of the DSS. According to what the director said, he said it goes against their procedure. And Nnamdi Kanu, like the obedient young man he is, he nodded and told the court that I agree, I will do as you have said. So it wasn't really an issue at all. But I think, to me, that was a red herring to escape from the fact that they have continuously breached the orders of this court to allow him to have his clothes. So now I've directed Ifeanyi Ejiofro to provide other clothes for him that do not have the motif of a lion or a tiger. So it could be another designer wear if he has another one, because he has been using one cloth since June last year. That is not good for any human being at all. The repetitiveness alone is itself a problem when you continue to wear the same cloth. It is not good for his psyche, it's not good for his psychology, it's not good for his mental health, it's not good for his physical health, it's not good for his psychological health, it's not good for his spiritual health. And today, I believe that the Director Legal Service of DSS, who was in court, will carry out the instructions of my Lord when we bring a different set of clothes to him.
Thank you very much.
I want to just say this finally, that we had a wonderful day, and that the finger of God in Exodus 8:19 is on this matter. I want to emphasize Lamentations 3:37. Who is it that speaketh, and it cometh to pass, if God has not commanded it? I want to again put forward Genesis 18:15, which is replicated in Jeremiah 32:27. Behold, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? We have handed over this case to God, and God, that same God who parted the Red Sea for the Israelites to pass through and close it against Pharaoh and his Egyptian terrorists, is still alive, healthy, and well on the throne. Thank you.
Ndị ọkaiwu Nnamdi Kanu ebe ha kwuru maka ikpe si wee gaa n'ụlọ ikpe tata, onye isi ụlọ ikpe eyiara n'ikpe anụ maka ọ gazie na Eprel, ụbọchị 8 na Eprel, ebe a ga-ekpebizi ma ga-aga n'iru kpee ikpe a ka ya tupu ya n'iro. Ma dịka ọ dị ugbu a, unu gara na BBC News Igbo echi maka ihe niile si gaa na ikpe tata, gaa na bbcigbo.com ugbu a, ị ga-afụ ma onyonyo ma foto niile ihe niile gbanyere ikpe tata. Mana ka o si aga n'iru tata, ekele unu maka isonyere anyị. Anyị ka nakwa n'iru na-eche, anyị ka na-echekwa ịma ma ga n'olu ọkaiwu Ejiofro ka ọ gwa anyị okwu gbasara ka ikpe asị ka obi ya dị ka ikpe asị gaa tata. Ndewo.
This today's court hearing is perfectly okay, and they compared to the previous one, and they are heading forward, they're moving forward for the greater. So where the news?
Okay, wait for people. When the man address again at page, and address look what I can pass it down, go with the gun everything.
Oh, wonderful! It went well, and application challenging the charge, competence of the charge, and jurisdiction of the court was taken today, adjourned to 8th of April for judgment. Of course, in that application, we raised fundamental issue. The court actually requested to look into, taking some time to look into it, because we raised a number of issues challenging even the laws they relied upon on the framing the 15-count charge. So it's coming up for ruling on 8th of April, and we believe that day will be the end of the case. Thank you so much.
What's your expectation on that 8th of April?
We're coming now on 8th for victory, and nothing less than that. 8th of April 8th just for victory. There's no charge before the court.
No,
it's, of course, he's delighted and in firm spirit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ndị bụ na anụgo n'ọnụ ọkaiwu Ejiofro ka ọ gwara anyị na arụdị Nnamdi Kanu na ha na-enwe olileanya na ikpe a ga-agbụ n'Eprel, ụbọchị 8 n'Eprel. Dịka ọ dị Igbo, anyị ka na-enwetakwara n'aka anọ ka m si kwuo na mbụ, ị gaa na bbcigbo.com, ị ga-afụ ihe niile mere n'ụlọ ikpe tata, na onyonyo ma foto ma akụkọ niile akọ n'ụlọ ikpe ma ihe niile ọkaiwu ndị Naịjirịa kwuru na ihe niile ọkaiwu ndị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na Nnamdi Kanu n'onwe ya ka arụsiri edekwana ya nụ. Unu ga-afụ ihe ya na bbcigbo.com. gaa na ebe a kịta ka nweta akụkọ n'uju. Anyị ga-apịnye ebe anyị ka nakwa n'iro na-ewetara unu ka o si aga, nwekwa ka akụkọ si gbanwekwa, anyị ga-ewetakwara unu ka o si aga. Ndewonu.
Watching that particular video, feel free to let me know what you think about it on the comment section below. Like and share this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.